Okay, hey guys, it's Gadget, and I pop up live again because I had an interesting day today and everything. Plus, I am sewing, I should say, and everything, fixing. Hi, Christopher. Hi, Luke. Hi, Josh. Hi, UK. I told you this pops up when you give me a thumbs down. Okay, troll. You know what? They have a movie about you. They're making part 2 soon, and everything. So how's everybody's night besides the troll? All right. Because it better not be Sally's son, or it better not be Sally, because I'll be very disappointed in them because they're, you know what I mean? So I'm hoping it's not them, you know? Because I thought they would be bigger people and everything, and actually be an adult, you know? Because that's what you do at this age and everything. But I'm trying to fix this so you guys can see what I'm sewing and doing because of everything. Because at 3 o'clock tomorrow is the autumn solstice, and half of my stuff is in storage. Let's see if I can get this to fit there. I'm trying to get, this thing is horrible. But the sorry ass that put the thumbs down, go get a life. Oh wait, you might have had one and you threw it away. And that's why you're sorry ass. Alright, let's see. Let's see where I could put under here. Let's use this as a prop thing up. Maybe this will work. Let's get that out of there. That and that there. That might actually prop it up. Might not make it. Let's see. That might work. No, we're not. Welcome to hell. Not the hell that the person put the thumbs down is in, but my hell is different than their hell. They'll be going to hell. Let's see. Let's try this. Does this work? Because I don't have a prop stand anymore. Let's see if we can put it like this. Let's see. I'm trying to put it next to me. Okay, let's see. Let's try this. Maybe we can prop it on there. I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing, and I don't want to get stuck by the needle. Ooh. This is live, people. This is what happens and everything. Okay, let's try that. That works. Okay. Yeah, I am making my skirt. And why am I making my skirt? Because my other skirt for the season ended up the elastic getting shot in it because it was older than dirt. So I have to redo that peasant skirt. This was actually a dress. And you could tell they made it the way they made it and everything and stuff. So I'm busy fixing the elastic in this right now because it was part of the top of the dress. And the top was not flattering, so I took it apart and made it just a skirt. Yes, I'm very creative like that, people, and everything. So is the thumbs down dumbass watching and everything? Cause I'm sitting here going like, how dumb are they and everything, you know? Cause this is live, people, and I was trying to show you guys that I'm very creative and everything. This was actually part of a dress. Wait, let me see. This doesn't move. Let's see. Did it move? It moved. Okay. Let's see. Okay. This was the top part of the dress. Okay? It had, it wasn't flattering. It had nothing. It just, you know? So I took that apart. It was only $8. And I'm fixing my peasant skirt. And I have to get the other piece that's in the bathroom and everything to put onto the peasant skirt and everything. Let's see. Now it works, but it's not. It's too high. Oh, I can't win. Let me see if I can fix this. Alright. So we have this, and this. Let's see if we can fix this. I want you guys to see and talk with me. That works. That might work. Unless it falls down. Alright, so watching Bob's Burgers, and I wanted to talk about today, because today I want to document it. At the same time, I'm asking you guys, have you ever been thrown in a situation you know nothing about, and you have to struggle to ask for help, and the people there are, like, literally, they don't want to be bothered teaching, or they use excuses to get out of things and stuff, right? Well, not to go much into detail about everything, because, you know what I mean? I already know how this person is, and I know how to deal with this person now because they're old enough to be my kid and everything. So that's why I'm looking at this person like, she better learn, now and everything, that if she treats me like this and everything and she does it to somebody else, you know, it's going to look bad on her eventually and everything, unless she's one of those that doesn't care that her soul's going to eternal hell and everything. Like my exes and everything, and all of them, since they don't know how to act and behave and not lie about things, right? So, as you all well know, my side and the other side have merged at my jobs, right? And they're doing a rush botch job of trying to train us, right? Now, I'm dyslexic, right? And I need to actually have stuff like copies of things and all that so I can study them, so I understand things and stuff, so I can figure out everything and stuff like that, right? Now, I had done greeter before on the other side with this girl Tiffany, and she's really nice and everything, right? Told her I can't speak Spanish. I can't read Spanish, nor can I do anything with Spanish. My dyslexia prevents me from doing this, this, and this. Help. I need to know what to do. She basically showed me what to do, everything, right, and all that, and everything worked fine. And I was like, cool, at least I know how to do something, right, and everything. So they figured, we'll do it again with me, but Tiffany was on vacation, right? So basically, I'm there dealing with everything, and the security guard is helping me because the other girl claimed that she had chest pains right as soon as I got there, right, and everything. After I told her, Tiffany usually helps me, and I can't do this, this, and this, and my ex goes, oh, whatever, and everything, like, dismissing the fact of everything. So I pray nobody in her family's handicapped or anything, right? So I said, okay, I'm going to try to figure everything else out. Where is my thread? Oh, there it is. Okay. So basically, I was doing fine. I remember what Tiffany had showed me, and one of the security guards, he was showing me other things. It's just the fact that I couldn't read the certain forms because they were in Spanish, right? And I was doing fine and all that stuff. And then all of a sudden he had to go for a security emergency. She's not around. They sent out another girl, and I'm not familiar with the other girl. I know she's a nice girl and everything and stuff, but I wasn't sure how she was or anything, right? If she'd be able to help me, or they told her that since I'm over here, I don't know what I'm doing, right? And basically, everyone says I was being set up to fail. But it looks bad on them because I wasn't supposed to be on those machines, I found out later. I was supposed to be on another machine and stuff. But no one, because I had asked, where do I go? And they said, oh, you go here and everything. I was like, okay, fine. I did what they told me. So between not knowing what to do and having people yell at me because you don't speak Spanish, go this and that, I was like, you know what? I said, screw this. I went to the supervisor that was over there and I said, look, I'm dead weight to you. I'm no good to you. They left me for dead. I'm going back to my other side. I'll talk to my supervisor about it. Right? I don't want to mess up your system because the girl told me, just hit the buttons. Oh, just hit this button. Just hit that button. I'm like, I don't know what the buttons, like, I understand one's for this and everything, but they have different things. What one do I give them first? Do I give them 2 tickets, 1 ticket? You know what I mean? They thought since me being handicapped, it probably was easier for me to do that. They don't understand. When, with my dyslexia, simple things come hard to me, hard things come easy to me, in the sense of, you can give me quantitative physics, I can do it, but give me fractions, I can't do it. Right? So what they thought would be simple for me was actually more confusing, more hell, more, you would name it for me. Right? And I just said, screw this, I'm not dealing with this and everything. My supervisor was funny. He said, you know what, you should just press all the buttons and let them, it was their fault. You know? But no, I was representing my side. I was not going to, you know what I mean, cause any chaos for the other side and everything and stuff, right? I was not going to jeopardize. So the little monster who disappeared of chest pains was upstairs in the break room, and she was fine. Had nothing wrong with her and everything and stuff and everything, right? She even went back to doing her job as nothing had ever happened, right? Meanwhile, she was on our side training a few times and everything and stuff. You know, so I just was like, you know what, to each his own, and karma's going to be a bitch to her later, you know, because it's not fair. You know, I like the job and everything, but if people keep claiming they have no time for me or anything, then they better start making time, because, you know, I want to work there, I want to do things, but if you're going to fault me for my handicap and everything, it's going to backfire on you later and stuff. because it's happened in businesses before that have tried to set me up to fail. It happens with people too when they try to set me up to fail as well with things and stuff. A lot of people don't realize that every time they have tried to underhandedly cutthroat me or anything, or basically, like all my exes do. They lie to people, they tell people stories and everything. Like family things, people don't understand that, you know what I mean? Right? That if you don't hang out with me, you don't know. Right? So I sit here and I go like, okay, this is going to be interesting, right? I could have used, I didn't have to start a new one. Yeah. I was afraid I was going to run out of thread. So basically, I just, like I said, screw this, went over and told my boss and everything and all this stuff. Tried to keep my candor because the last time this happened was the transition between grade school and high school because I had just been diagnosed with the dyslexia, right? And what happened was I was already structured from the grade school being retaught how to read, how to learn, and all this other stuff, to basically going into a high school that was a totally different, I wasn't prepared for because no one got me the cheat sheets, as I call it, of how high school is supposed to work, because everyone said she'll do better in high school, she'll be fine, all this stuff, so we all just presumed that it would be easier for me. And nope, it didn't work that way. The first day I came back from there, I literally said I wanted to be homeschooled. I don't like school. I used to love school all the time and everything. So it just got to the point where I had to have people restructure things and learn that with my disability, you got to work with me and not try to set me up to fail. Even though it would take more time to do stuff, you got to work with me. Now, I try my best not to let people know I'm dyslexic because everyone tries to prejudge me based on that and everything. The same like the way Christopher Graham John Fuel and all his friends prejudged me before they even got to know me. And the sad thing is he got to know me and he still prejudged me. So, yeah. So, I sit here and I just like deal with everything. So, like I said, I'm making a skirt right now. Well, mending a skirt. So I can have it for tomorrow because the stuff for the fall equinox or fall whatever and everything, autumn solstice, May, right? Usually is a heavier cloak and everything and stuff. So yeah, so I have to figure out what the top is for this. I should have bought that red top I saw, but I didn't have the money on me. So yeah, so I'm sitting here just trying to fix all this, do all this, and make sure that everything else just looks good. So at least I have a skirt for tomorrow. I'm going to be wearing like long pants under this just to be safe and everything because it is see-through. You know, I'd love to wear this over my jeans, but that doesn't make any sense. You know? But yeah. So if anybody else is on tonight, that was my day today. Dealing with the fact that I got set up to fail, basically, as my family puts it and everything. But I don't see it that way because if they did, that's against the law. And all that, and you know what I mean? It's, you know, they gotta understand, you know. But that's the thing, a lot of people don't want to understand because when they don't want you around, they lie about you. They try to set you up, they try to everything, and that's how I grew up in this household. So yeah, so we'll see what happens. But they did resolve some of it. They said they apologized, but because of how they interpreted and did everything and stuff and all that. And I'm just sitting there going like, this is interesting how everything, they're supposed to train over 100 people and it's not going very well. They should have just started with one location and worked their way up. You know? But that's how it happens when last minute things are done and stuff. So we'll see what happens. But technically, I'm only a per diem. I'm taking the state test again. They gotta train me and everything. So yeah, so I'll figure out tomorrow. I'll document more stuff and everything about it because it's not fair. You know, it really is not fair. I have people who lie about me, who try to set me up, who try to or ditch me like the girl did. She literally ditched me. You know what? We spent time training her and everything, and what does she go and do? Ditch me. That's not right. And tell me I did this the wrong way. No, that's right, because that needs to be there. Because of that piece right there. That's why I did that. Okay. I'm trying to see why did I go too far into the skirt, and I forgot I have to do it there because of the way the piece is. But, yeah. Almost finished fixing this. Wrapping this around. I'm trying to keep one piece stitched in here, but it's not going right. It should not be. That's where I hate when this happens. You see when you get one of these? Doing so well and it tangles up. It's a superstition with a tangled thread. I gotta look it up. It's supposed, I think one superstition is there's a guy that likes you but dares not say. Or somebody's talking about you and everything and stuff like that. Or, you know, stuff like that. Or me, it's just that I goofed up here. You know what I mean? I goofed up. And I'm trying to get it back to even. You know? So let's see what happened. Like that's what happened. It got twisted. That's what happened. It got twisted. Alright, so we do that. With that. And we try to get it to go in a certain way. And I can just put this like this. And just stitch it in. It could be a reinforced one. But how's everybody else's night? I am, like I said, fixing this for the autumn solstice. And hopefully, a lot of things have been going on Facebook and everything where some people have been posting like, would you have the guts to actually tell somebody you love them? And not keep saying that they're not worth it or anything because you have so many choices out there, right? Lance Stewart's vlog did the same thing too. Why is nobody brave enough to say they love each other or care about each other, right? And all that. And basically another vlogger, I think his name was Daniel, said the same thing too. And everyone is trying to figure out what's wrong with people. You know? You're supposedly caring about someone, loving someone, can't get head over heels about them, but you don't give them the opportunities because your friends say, oh, nope, not our cup of tea, or, oh, you have to get rid of her because she has no money, or what good is she going to do, or he, or, you know what I mean? No. Like, what happened to romance? What happened to getting to know somebody? What happened to, you know? It died the minute we got Tinder and everything else. You know? Bars were no fun either to meet anybody. But here's the thing, and this is why I laugh about people. People claim they want to be with me. People claim they want to date me and everything, right? But when they see what my family's like, they see the type of person I am and everything, they want to change me. You're not changing me because I'm me. And I put that on Facebook. I'm me. You know? Like, I'm trying not to get any promotional deals or anything with Cartoon Network right now, but I've never seen this episode in full, you know, of Bob's Burgers. This is the interesting part. This is the front of the actual dress and everything, so I'm fixing that. But no, I'm just trying to be live and talk about, like, how people just need to tell people how they really feel. Fuck what everybody else says, like their friends and everything. Because your friends can give advice, but if their love life is so fucked up too, how good are they at telling you what's a relationship and what's not? Okay? I have friends that have fought in their relationships, and I tell them, fix it. Fix it now. Because I know what it's like not to have anybody care about you. And you can tell these people care about each other. They're just having one of those fights that supposedly me and Christopher had, but his friends made sure that it didn't turn into one of those fights. You know? So yeah, and everyone says, oh, why do you keep talking about him? I said, because morons keep bringing morons up. And don't go there about me, you know what I mean? Because it's not me, the moron, that's bringing them up. It's the morons that he knows, because some of them are late to the party. Yeah, there's a lot of them that's late to the party. You know? And like I said, he's a chapter in a book. He didn't want to be, but he is. And that's what sucks, because you know what? There were good times with him too. It's the first time I ever felt safe. The first time I ever felt... I thought I could trust somebody. You know? But no. He was just like all the other exes. And that's when I was like, you know what? Everyone said, you gotta forgive yourself. You gotta forgive yourself, and guess what? Somebody new is gonna come in and be nice and everything. Now, a lot of the card readers have been saying somebody new is coming into my life, right? Even the Weekly Woo, those girls, they're really good. But they said this year it wouldn't be for love that they're coming into my life. They're coming in as a fix, meaning we're going to fix each other in the sense of everything's going to be a get to know the right way, you know? And I'm like, whatever happens, happens. I'm just going to take care of myself for now. And whoever wants to come along for the ride can come along for the ride, you know? So a lot of people are tuning in. They like to see like what's going on. I know my hair's a mess because of everything. But I have to put it this way because I'm trying to fix this, trying to write for stories. I also am trying to get my brand out there because I have to get onto the computer and fix the customized girl store that I have, which sells the geek marriages and gadgets, vlog stuff and everything, right? So I have to get that fixed and everything. And then I have to figure out everything else. But I want to do more stuff for you guys. But the problem is like I said, my life is boring. Well, not boring. It's just right now dealing with the fact of everything. That once I get this place back in order and everything else. The only good thing is the fact that, here's the funny part. People keep telling me I'm overweight and heavy. So I went down to one of the gyms over here, Blink. Down the hill just to see, you know. And not a bad price and everything. And just going to look at some of the features they have and stuff. But, you know, I got to get that knee to bend because I'm tired of I'm tired of walking with a cane. I'm tired of, you know what I mean? I'm just tired. You know? People claiming to be there for me are not there for me. So, yeah. So, like, that's what it came down to today. People who were supposed to be there for me to help me ran and hid. You know? And that's not nice. That's not nice. Because, you know what? I can only do so much what's given to me. But if you're going to act like that, it makes me look at you like, you know what? You could be as sickeny sweet to anybody else. But if you're old enough to be my kid and then ditch me like that, claiming you have chest pains, you should be in the ER right now. You know? Not dancing around or doing anything else. Because the frustration I felt and the overwhelm that I felt, you could have felt it through the universe. Okay? They're lucky. All I did was like, you know, I could have called the union and I could have called everything else on them at that moment. But no, it got resolved. I had a crappy day. I wish I had... If you guys wanna, my P.O. Box is P.O. Box 4. Sorry. You're gonna send things to Geek Marriages or my name, Felicia McNamara, everything, right? But it's P.O. Box 466, Bronx, New York 10463. I like the dark chocolate peanut chews. Okay? Because I need those. Because I couldn't find a store. Everyone was sold out. The one time I need a peanut chew, everybody's sold out. I may go to Walgreens before work. I may leave early and go to Walgreens. See if they got the Halloween candy out. Please tell me I ran out. Yes, I did run out of... Look at that. With only a little bit left to do. Never fails. If I knew how to work a sewing machine, it'd be nice. I have one, just don't know how to work it. Because I got raised to hand sew. Now I just gotta find the mesh thing. I think it's in the bathroom. That's supposed to go over the top. I have my corset somewhere. I have my blue one. But I'm like, do I really want to wear a corset to work? And then I'm like thinking, I'll get like my those handkerchiefs that I wear and all the other stuff. And I'm like, oh, wait, they're put away. They're in some place I can't get to. Like, this is what happens when you're trying to organize a place and make sure nothing gets out of place. And the funny part is it feels later than it is because it was a late day and everything. Trying to make sure I have enough thread. That's why if you see me doing this. I would love to share this because that was the funny part about this. I didn't even share this yet, and I got a thumbs down before I even said a word. So, like I said, someone is trolling my ass, and you can kiss it if you want. What the heck happened here? Hold on. Hold on, it got messed up. It got messed up. It's like this. Sharp teeth. I don't see anybody else on. Nope, nobody's on. Nobody cares. Everyone's having fun tonight. But like I said, today was an interesting day. Today was an odd day. Today is one of those where I wanted to learn, but got thrown to the wolves. And left for dead. And will I get over it? Yes, I will. Will I try again? Yes, I will. But when Tiffany's there. Because Giselle, whatever, Juliette, whatever her name is, she already showed her true colors. And you know what? I'm tired. I try my best. I try to do my best. And I sit there and I go like, this is nuts. You know? Oh, this went down again. Alright, so let's see. So right now, la-di-da, la-di-da, la-di-da. Alright, so this is like this. I need to do one like this. Ouch. And make sure the thread goes through. Like that. Good. Find the one that's the loose one. Here's the loose one. That's the loose one, and cut the one that needs to be tied. Okay, like that. And that, like that. This right here. Needle, needle, needle. So I guess nobody else is on. My thumbs down troll must have got sleepy. I guess it needed its pacifier and its blankie. It was bedtime for the baby. You know? Like I said, people, don't piss me off. I don't retaliate the same way as others. I right now have got to just deal with enough stuff, you know? I'm trying to think. Anybody else on? Nope. Yep, this thing's falling again. Alright, there we go. So, yeah. So, this is going to be posted on my... Oh, yeah, I have a new Facebook page, people. It's Gadget Vlogs Facebook, and this is going to be posted on there, too. I just have to figure out, copy the link and everything at the end. Because it goes to my main page. It doesn't go anything else if I share it now. So let's see this, like this. Yep. So who else is on right now? I hope this is gonna be good. Get this finished, go get the top, work on that. But I wanted to let you guys know about today. Today was one of those days where it's like, do not even come near me type of situation. I needed a hug. And then let's see what else. So let's see, it's 11 o'clock right now. Nothing really on the news or anything. But I've got to figure out everything else. But I got in so late. Trying to get bus passes, things like that. I have to make sure I get that ready for the morning. And then I'm thinking, do I really want to start a bus pass for one day? So I'm going to try to see if anything. And then with everything else going on, let's just hope, you know? Because tomorrow is one of my cool days. It's a Friday. It's our holiday. You know? I just gotta finish fixing this. I gotta find a different top to go with this. I know I have a top to go with this. I needed a red top. Fall colors and everything. I might have purple somewhere. It's almost fixed and finished. Almost fixed and finished. This is how you make a waistband out of a dress. See, that's the thing about me. And it made sense. I'm like, to make sense for everybody, think of me as like a master builder from Lego. In the sense of, I can look at something and see something and create something. And don't need the instructions. I can do something that's not by the book. Alright? Just like this. Who had thought that you take this dress, cut the top off, and turn it into a skirt? You know? And then I'm going to do something with the other part. Maybe make a hair thing or something. But I really am trying to figure this part out here. Because this is the part where the dress and everything. But who else is on? Nobody's on? Maybe I'll end this early or something. But guys, remember to like and subscribe, whatever. I want to show you when it's done. Let's see if I can show you this when it's done. You guys stay on long enough. Let's see. Oh, what happened here? Uh-oh. Now, this is something I gotta re-go over. This was supposed to be stitched in. So I can probably stitch this in right now. Backtrack here. And stitch that part in. Just stitch it in so it doesn't get lost. And then go over it later. Anybody else on? Nope. Okay. This is it here. Let's see. How much more spaces do I have left? Not bad. Just to give this like an even. And then I'll re-go over that spot. But like I said, how's everybody's night? Like I said, people gotta start being adults. We have too many children running around. And some in high-power jobs. Let's see. Nobody's on? Unless people are going ghost mode. What's this episode of Family Guy? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, once this is finished, I can finish getting ready with the rest of the stuff. You know what? I'm just going to knot this here. This doesn't want to stay. I'll just stitch it in another way. See if I can open this up like this. Fix this. Anybody on? Nope. Okay, did that. At least we'll give it a shorter thread. Anybody else on? Nope. Okay. I'm just gonna finish sewing this. I want to show you guys as soon as I can. I don't want to... Thread is so long, it's not funny. Yeah, this is something called hand sewing. If power goes out, how are you going to use a sewing machine? People got to learn how to do this stuff. So let's see what else on there. Oh yeah, by the way, the ZipRecruiter thing, don't fall for it. It does not hire people. It picks and chooses what it wants. And that's what the sad thing about it is now. When you got a computer that can only pick things. Almost finished. How's everybody doing on there? Like I said, that little sorry troll. I'll get a troll hammer for them one day. Like I said, karma's gonna be a bitch to people. And this year people have been such wonderful souls to me that I hope for Christmas they get what they deserve. Dose of their own karma back. Yeah, I should have been retired. I should have been enjoying everything with life. But no. I ended up being the one to clean up everybody else's mess. But no one will admit to it. But let's see what happens in the coming weeks and stuff. That's why I had to go into that part of the seam. Okay. Look at that, almost finished. Sort of. Almost finished. Just gotta make sure the pieces match up at this point. That piece goes there, that piece goes there. And that piece goes there with there. What happened here? Give me one sec, guys. This is just not... There we go. When you're working with stuff that's not supposed to be. What happened here? Again, whoever's talking about me, I gotta figure this mess here. How did this turn into this? Hang on. There we go, we'll just leave this like this. Don't worry about that like that. Make sure this is this way. We're getting there, it's almost finished. So what else gone? I guess nobody's on. And it's been 42 minutes. Alright. So I'm not taking too much time away from this. I'm doing what I need to do. Let me just make sure I got this one last bit before I sign off with you guys. I guess nobody's on. But like I said, life is too short to play the stupid game with me. You want to act like idiots and fools? Well, this witch is going to burn you. Burn you on live feed. The heck? Come on. Okay, this has to stop right now. Alright, there we go. Is there anybody else? Nope. Alright, so this is almost finished. Almost fixed. And almost ready. Just trying to go through a bunch of layers. I don't really have to go through, just trying to make it nice and even. I might have enough that I don't have to worry about. There we go. And then just try to wrap around like that. Pull that out like that to make it a little bit more even. Grab a few loose strands and stitch just like this from underneath. A few loose strands, grab underneath, pull. One last little stitch. And tie. So anybody else on? Nope. Alright. Well, the skirt's finished. That, I'm just going to tie that right there. And I have to go look for certain shirts and everything. Alright, so let's finish there. Let's see how this looks. Okay, something happened here, and I don't know what. Okay, this is where I'm going to have to cut it for some reason. I don't know what happened. What happened? It should have not done this right here. Okay, what did it do? Everything was fine here until it got to here. In the front with the twists. The front was supposed to, there we go, that's what I wanted, the front twist, so it didn't work right. Unless it did, hold on, let's see. Yep, that's what I wanted. Alright, so it did work. Alright, so it did work. Okay, people, it did work. So the front of the skirt, I wanted a twist effect with it, and I got it to work. Alright, so the front of the skirt works. So basically, I got a twist effect in the front, a regular effect in the back. See? Straight back, twist in the front. But I needed to fix the twist. Okay. So that's the front of the skirt. Now I gotta figure out front of the skirt. Now I have to figure out how to do this for tomorrow. Alright. Get rid of this part. Alright, I guess everyone went to bed. So I'm gonna finish what I was doing. Find a top to go with that. And hopefully have things ready for the solstice. Talk to you guys later.